What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the overall market and provide you guys a very important warning. I apologize if this video sounds very rushed because I'm trying to get this out as fast as possible. Now, let me note, I'm not a financial planner. Take none of this as financial advice. Also, don't forget about the Moomoo link. The offer ends very soon. All right, anyways, guys, let's talk about the markets. The market's looking very weak right now. On the 30-minute time frame on SPY, it looks quite bearish, heavily in favor of the bears on the MACD, also on the RSI. The 1 hour is saying the same thing. Okay, the 1 hour is saying the same thing. We're looking bearish. The 4 hour is saying we look very bearish. Look at this trend. It's now all favoring the bears. All these indicators are saying the bears are going to have a victory. Now, in my previous video, I warned you that if SPY broke 429, you're going to be watching this 429.62 zone, which is where we saw the previous high. That's exactly where SPY got rejected. And then once it got this rejection, you had all these levels to watch for. So like right here, you could see where the bar came at this 428.5 level. That broke. We came down. We got a very bearish looking bar right here. We're breaking down. And now we're like at the time I'm recording this, we're literally about to be testing 426. It's getting weaker and weaker and weaker. It's trying to hold. It's barely trying to hold. It's not looking too good for the bulls. It's going to come down to this level right here. These imbalance zones are where it likes to go to. We also have this unfilled gap down here into this 423 to 422 zone. We're most likely going to see 424 very soon and then even lower levels later on. It's looking very weak in favor of the bears. So we're getting confirmation that the bears are strong. Once it breaks 426, that's going to be the bigger confirmation. We're very close to doing it. I think it's going to happen very soon. If it doesn't happen today, it should happen by tomorrow, but I'm pretty confident it's going to happen like super soon. And I'm holding options. I'm just giving them time just to be safe. So watch your levels. Watch the mid to lower 420s. Once this 426 breaks, it's most likely going to do that. It's very likely. Now for Tesla, I told you guys watch 230 on Tesla. We have very strong resistance there. Notice how Tesla tried to break out, but it failed. It got rejected. It failed to hold 230. Then it came tumbling down because of SPY and the QQQ. And as they continue to drop, it's going to cause Tesla to slow down too. Watch 223 to 222.74 on Tesla. If that fails, 221, 220, 218, 217. All those zones are going to be very important, especially this 218 to 217 zone. I apologize if I'm talking too fast, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm trying to get this out super quickly because the market's dropping as I speak. All right. Tesla is going to slow down a bit because of the QQQ and SPY. We're about to get a bearish cross in the 4 hour. Be careful with Tesla. Not saying it's a bad company. I'm simply stating that it's being dictated by the market, and that's what tends to happen. The QQQ, exactly what I predicted happened. You guys remember when I told you, watch for confirmation. 353. If that broke, this thing is going to come crashing down to 350. I said that a million times. I told you we had a possible head and shoulders developing. Confirmation of this would be a break and hold below 353. And it happened. And this thing came crashing down. I know I don't really want to use that word because this is not truly a crash in my eyes. It's just like a healthy pullback. We're not worried about new lows or anything like that until we start breaking certain levels of support. For now, it's trying to hold this 349 to 350 support. Also has some support at the 50 EMA. However, the momentum is heavily in favor of the bears. It's even more weak than SPY. We have this imbalance down here around the 347 to 346.5 area. So it's going to make its way to the mid 340s very soon, most likely. I would give it some time, though. It's not going to happen immediately. But like I said before, it's most likely going to get that rug pull. Could happen as soon as later today, if not by tomorrow. More downside. It's just looking very weak. Looks like the bears were just repositioning up here, pumping it one more time to just reposition, get their shorts in, and then smack. They came in and they're attacking very, very hard. It's now, hitting the low 429. I'm sorry, 349. Sorry, guys. All these numbers are just throwing me off. All these levels are starting to break, so make sure you watch them carefully. I gave you the warning earlier based off these levels, and we got the confirmation on the QQQ. And now, if you look at SPY, it's in the low 426s, getting very close, getting very, very close. All right? So I just want to warn you guys also that I like to be careful with the options. I don't like to just buy 0 day to expirations all the time and just play those. I like to diversify. I do scalp those, but I'm very careful with them because they are risky. Netflix is slowing down. Let's see. What else is there? AMC slowing down a bit. NEO is slowing down, but like I said before, I'm still bullish on NEO. I think NEO still has potential to make its way up above $8, even despite the drop the market is going to get. Market may slow down NEO, but NEO will try to bounce, in my opinion, soon. It's very likely it's going to happen by Friday, depending on earnings, either approaching earnings or after earnings. I think it's very likely NEO is going to hold up. It's still showing very nice strength, and the setup looks good on it. Nasdaq is down, SPX is down, SQQQ is up, of course. It's going to make its way above 23 soon, hopefully by tomorrow. What else is there? Aapl looking pretty weak. It is testing the 50 EMA, starting to break below it. Got to be careful with that. If it breaks and holds below the 50 EMA, it's currently barely added. I'm not really seeing confirmation that it's breaking below it yet. But if it does break below it in a strong manner, we're going to be watching 175 on this thing. Also, the 200 EMA and the 1 hour time frame is important to look at. We're getting a bearish cross right now, so if it does break below this, that's going to drag the market down even more. Nvidia is exactly at the level I told you, 381. That's where Nvidia is, trying to hold 381. If that fails, 377 will likely come. If it tries to bounce, I'm not really seeing much of a bounce because of the market. It looks like it's going to continue to drop with the market, unfortunately. Amazon came down pretty hard. We got the more bearish case. I was telling you guys in my previous video, I was looking for a cool off on Amazon. In my earlier videos, it got a nice price upgrade, but despite that, it cooled off. And it had this, I think there's an imbalance here, which is where it's getting closer to. So watch the 200 EMA, sorry about that, 200 EMA on the 1 hour time frame for Amazon with the extended hours. It's going to be watching this 120 zone. And finally, Meta got the rejection. I told you guys Meta may have some downside. The trend was looking bearish to me with the bearish divergence. And I told you to watch 269. If that failed, it's going to come down to the mid 260s. I said that yesterday, and that's what happened. And now it's still looking bearish. There's no sign of it bouncing just yet. It's trying to hold 266. Watch 265, then a little bit lower. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening. Have a great day. I'm going to release this as fast as possible, and peace out.